thanks for joining me today. So I'm going to be talking to you about bandhas, which is something we talk about in yoga, and there are ways to stabilize our whole torso. And this translates not just in yoga, but also into our daily life. How can we hold ourselves upright without over-efforting against gravity? So what we're talking about really is the root lock, or Mula Bandha, or the pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, which is the lower abdomen, right below the navel, the belly button, and Jalandhara Bandha, which is one that we don't really use much in life, but it creates an energetic seal or container for the body, which can be very nice if you are going to practice yoga or meditation or something like that. It's a nice thing to be able to incorporate beforehand. So I'm going to show you how to access the bandhas, and this is best done sitting on the floor. That sense of the ground helps you feel the pelvic floor ascending, the thoracic diaphragm ascending, and the palate widening as you drop the chin down. But if it's not comfortable for you to sit on the floor, you can sit in a chair with your feet flat and your knees level with your hips. You can see my other video, which I'll link to below if you are not sure about how to sit well in a chair. So to start, if you can, sit on the floor or on a chair, and if you tend to be very tight in your hips, you can sit up on something like a blanket. And you're going to sit cross-legged. You're going to cross your left leg in and then your right, trying to cross the shins right in the middle of the shins. So if you can see, I have my shins coming across right at the center instead of bringing my knees out wide. From here, you want to find your sit bones, so those bony parts at the base of your pelvis. I like to pull the fleshy part of my bottom away so that I can find those sit bones. And what you're going to do is take an exhale through your mouth and inhale through your nose. Next, exhale through your mouth. I want you to press the sit bones, those bony parts at the base of your pelvis that we just found, down into the blanket or into the chair. Probably may not feel like you're doing anything, but I want you to think about those bones just sinking deeper down. So let's try that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let those bones sink deep down into the surface. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let the sit bones sink down and feel the space between your sit bones maybe rise up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, sit bones down. Good. So you can practice just a few breaths like that when you're just sitting on the floor or in a chair, or as a practice to help find that energetic and physical structural support. I'm going to add on one more piece here. We're going to let the lower ribs come down and in with the exhale as well, and that's going to help us find the ascension of the thoracic diaphragm, which helps us find the Uddiyana Bandha. So if you can, put your hands on your knees and make a symbol like this with your fingers, so thumb to index finger, palms face up on your knees. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sit bones down, ribs down. Pause. Slowly breathe in through your nose. Good. Let's try one more breath like that. See if you can maintain that feeling of sit bones moving down, ribs moving down as you inhale after your exhale. So it looks like this. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Sit bones down, ribs down. Pause at the bottom. Keep that sensation of sit bones down, ribs down. Inhale through your nose. If you're feeling some air move into your back body, the lower back ribs here, that's a really good thing. If you want to go one step further, you can add Jalandhara Bandha or the throat lock, and that's just going to be trying to bring your chin down to that space between your collarbones. Please don't do this if it hurts your neck, and don't force anything. So for me, it doesn't feel as good to let my chin come all the way down to force it down, so I just think about like holding a little nectarine or an orange just in that space there. So I'm just getting a little bit of a nod. So we're going to start with holding that. You're going to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, sit bones down, ribs down, chin comes in a little bit, pause, don't breathe in, then slowly breathe in through your nose, maintaining that. You can repeat that about 4 or 5 breaths. I would just start there, no more than that in the beginning. If you have any questions, you can contact me. I'll put a way for you to contact me in the instructions below. Thanks for tuning in.